Melinda works the night shift at a gas station alongside her coworker, Shelia. Melinda is socially awkward and constantly tries to connect with customers, but her attempts usually fail. She spends much of her time observing people rather than interacting normally with them. That night, a customer named Billy entered the station. Shortly afterward, Officer Liu arrives. Melinda is secretly obsessed with Officer Liu. As he shops inside the store, she discreetly takes pictures of him with her phone. Shelia notices and immediately calls her out. Startled, Melinda drops her phone. Just then, Officer Liu receives a call and leaves the store. After he is gone, Shelia demands to see Melinda's phone. Inside is an entire album filled with photos of Officer Liu. Shelia mocks and humiliates her. Embarrassed, Melinda snatches her phone back and walks away. When she returns to the front of the store, Billy is standing there holding a gun. He calmly orders Melinda and Shelia to cooperate. Billy explains that he is in serious trouble. He recently crossed a dangerous biker gang and now owes them a large amount of money. He demands that they empty the cash registers and open the safe. Shelia tells him there is barely any money in the registers, and she does not know the code for the safe. Melinda begins talking to Billy. She asks what he plans to do with the money. Billy explains his situation again. Showing sympathy, Melinda tells him she can access the safe. She grabs a bag and heads into the back room. Inside, she begins stuffing all the cash from the safe into the bag. Meanwhile, a father and his young daughter enter the station. Billy quickly hides his gun. Before returning to the counter, Melinda unbuttons part of her shirt. Billy moves to the back of the store so the customers won't become suspicious. The father asks Shelia for directions to an address. Trying to signal for help, Shelia secretly writes an emergency message on the customer's receipt. But before she can hand it over, Melinda appears and takes the receipt away. The father and daughter leave without realizing anything is wrong. Billy returns to the counter. He thanks Melinda for helping him. Clearly attracted to him, Melinda asks Billy to take her with him when he leaves. Billy refuses. She insists. He refuses again. Frustrated, Billy grabs the money bag and prepares to leave. At that moment, Shelia begins insulting him. The situation escalates instantly. Billy grabs Shelia, throws her to the floor, and pins her down. He orders Melinda to hand over her phone and lock the store. Then he drags Shelia into a back room. A few moments later, Melinda enters the room carrying a pot of freshly brewed coffee. Billy is attempting to force himself on Shelia. Melinda throws the boiling coffee into Billy's face. The gun discharges and the bullet kills Sheila instantly. Then she hit Billy with a fire extinguisher. Billy collapses unconscious. When he finally wakes up, he finds himself tied to a chair. Shelia's body has been wrapped up and moved aside. Melinda places another chair directly in front of him and sits down. She asks him why he refused to take her with him. Billy becomes irritated and demands to be released. He reminds her that the biker gang will kill him if he doesn't deliver the money. Worse yet, they already know he robbed the gas station. After talking for a while, Billy changes tactics. He tells Melinda that he will take her with him. He calls her special. He says she understands him. Melinda appears happy. She retrieves a bottle of water and several stimulant pills from the store. Claiming they are pain medication, she fed them to Billy. Billy continues trying to manipulate her. He promises to deliver the money and come back for her afterward. Melinda gives him even more pills. Suddenly, Billy's heart rate begins racing. Melinda moves closer to him. She starts unbuttoning his pants. Billy realizes what is happening. Melinda admits she knows he doesn't actually like her. She knows he would probably kill her the moment he got free, but she doesn't care. She tapes over his eyes and mouth. Then she removes her own underwear and climbs onto his lap. Billy struggles desperately. The tape tears loose. Melinda quickly pulls her clothes back on. Billy manages to break free. He stumbles forward, crashes into a locker, and falls. Assuming he is dead, Melinda grabs the money bag and Billy's gun. She returns to the front of the store. Moments later, Shelia's boyfriend arrives. He asks where Shelia is. Melinda claims she already left. When he calls Shelia's phone, it begins ringing inside the store. Immediately suspicious, he demands the truth. Melinda starts crying. She lies and claims Shelia left with another man and rented a motel room. The boyfriend reluctantly leaves. Afterward, Melinda walks outside. She begins searching for a place to bury the bodies. As Melinda grabs the shovel, a gang of bikers suddenly arrives at the station. She immediately tells them the store is closed. One of the bikers asks if anything unusual happened earlier that night. Then they ask about Billy. Melinda denies seeing him. One biker attempts to force his way inside. Melinda blocks the entrance. The biker grabs her shovel and throws it aside. In response, Melinda pulls out Billy's gun. The entire biker gang instantly points their weapons at her. For a tense moment, nobody moves. Then the gang leader orders his men to lower their guns. He calmly tells Melinda they will be back. The bikers leave. Melinda returns inside and tries accessing the security camera system. Unfortunately, it is locked. Unable to access it, she begins preparing for the worst. She gathers bottles of gasoline. She leaves the gun and money on the counter. Then she starts pouring fuel throughout the station. While she is doing this, Officer Liu returns. He explains that Billy's vehicle was reported stolen. He wants to know if Melinda saw the driver. Melinda lies and tells him the suspect left in a Jeep. Officer Liu decides to search the property as a precaution. He checks the back rooms. Finding nothing suspicious, he eventually leaves. The moment he is gone, Melinda checks on Billy. To her shock, Billy is alive, and he is no longer in the room. Terrified, she resumes pouring gasoline throughout the station. Just as she is about to leave, she hears movement. Suddenly, the lights go out. Melinda rushes to the front door. It won't open. Billy's voice echoes through the darkness. He begins calling out to her. Melinda hides behind the shelves. Then she steps out holding a lighter. She warns Billy that she will burn the entire station down if he comes any closer. Before either of them can act, Shelia's boyfriend returns. Billy slips outside through the back exit and locks Melinda inside. Outside, Billy tells the boyfriend everything that happened. The boyfriend confronts Melinda, but before he can do anything, Billy attacks him from behind. Billy forces gas into the man's mouth and leaves him helpless. Then Billy takes his vehicle and drives away. Melinda calls Officer Liu, but before help can arrive, Billy comes back. This time he crashes a vehicle directly through the front entrance. Billy steps out and storms inside. Melinda tries one last time to reason with him. She points to the money on the counter. She tells him to take it and leave, but Billy is no longer interested in the money. He is furious. He blames Melinda for everything. Billy fires the gun. The gun is covered in gasoline. The muzzle flash instantly ignites it. Billy throws the gun on the floor. Within seconds, the gasoline spread throughout the station, and the station caught fire. The entire building is engulfed in flames. Billy is trapped inside. Fire consumes him as he screams. Melinda grabs a fire extinguisher and fights her way toward the exit. She manages to escape the burning station. Moments later, Officer Liu arrives. He finds Melinda sitting outside, exhausted and covered in soot. Without fully understanding everything that happened, he places her in his patrol car. As the gas station burns behind them, Melinda simply watches the flames. The long and chaotic night is finally over.